Good morning, everyone, or afternoon or evening, whenever you're watching this, or in the from the future if you're in Australia, or afternoon time if you're in, I think, London. So yeah, good morning. It is 4:44 a.m. in Honolulu, so if you're up that early, this is pretty much early for you. Good morning. Give it a little bit of time for everybody to pile in. I don't go live very often, but I thought today is the day. You just kind of feel it in your soul. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Barb. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Sarah. Susan. Dis. Hi, Vicky. Good morning, Maria. I don't know how to say that other one. Elaine, Sherry, Kelly, Jane, Wind Horse, Teresa, Linda, another Kelly, Laura. Good morning. Bella, Kim. Good morning, Kim. Thank you for subscribing. Equal 33, Sandra, Amanda, Yvonne, S. Sanders, Barbara. Hello, good Barbara. Becky, Karen, Sandra. Good morning. Spiritual Garden, Kimberly, Patty. Is that Leanne, Luan? Terry, Mary, Vicky. Good morning. All right. Before I start really messing up all the names, if anybody knows, hi, Christy. Good morning, Christy. Anybody knows me, I mess up names on a regular. Oh, it's so good to see everyone. Hi, Jackie. Jackie's in here too. She always helps me out. I have a helper, Jackie, who when I don't know anything, or I don't know anything, that's not what I mean. If I don't remember a name, or if I don't know who it is or something along that line, she helps me out. She gives me, hi. Yes, J.R. Looney. Sure is. Oh, there you are. There you are. J.R. Looney. Sure is. Oh, there you are. What the heck is that? Oh, there. I forgot to turn my phone down. There we go. Sonia. Marby's here. Heather. Patricia. Patricia was my mother's name. Called her Trish, actually. Well, they did. I didn't. I called her Mama. Debbie. All right, everyone. So, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to do this live. That means the questions I get from you, I'm going to do a live remote view on. But the caveat on that is I kind of have to feel it. So if you guys want to start throwing a whole bunch of questions up there, I already have one from Sherry. When are things going to get better politically? Well, if I could tell you at the exact moment, I would be a millionaire, right? However, if they have to go all the way back to Obama, what's in the Epstein files, they really want shut down. They really want that. I mean, 8 years and 6 months, the Republicans haven't figured out how to draw up, some legal stuff against Obama. For one thing, it's bull crap, and we all know it. Adam Schiff they're throwing in there. I mean, they're literally trying to throw anything and everything to bring his base away from the Epstein files because they're locked. Their jaws are locked on it. Some of them, some of them have moved on. I can kind of see some in social media. I can still see some of them. But there's also a report out there that there's a whole bunch of bots on all social media. Okay? So we're not really arguing with each other. I mean, there's bots for both sides. So I would come up with, the MAGAs coming up on social media and said, "Did you hear all the horrible things the Democrats are saying, this, that, and the other?" I'm like, Oh, thank you, Susan, very much. Thank you. I was like, thanks, hun. I was like, I think we're not arguing with each other. I'm almost positive it's all the bots that are hitting everybody, because what I read on their lives or their posts or whatever is like, that's not what we think. That's not how we act. That's not normal. Do I think the felon is going to escape to the Middle East? I don't know about the Middle East, but I think Israel. I got a big old hit one time. Epstein, when he was charged the first time in Florida, y'all can look this up. When he was charged the first time in Florida, thank you, honey. Thank you. Hi. He was charged in Florida. He was allowed to go to Israel for some reason. He was allowed to leave, get on a plane, and go to Israel, even though he had charges of his stuff in Florida. And it got to me thinking, as soon as I heard that, it clicked. That's where he's at. Is Israel. Why is Netanyahu so blatantly always after, especially Trump, to do his bidding? Because he has a secret in his own country. I don't know. That was my whole little download on it. I literally seen him walking around in Israel, free as a bird, doing whatever he wants. It just hit me hard. And why wouldn't he go to Israel? Israel is technically one of our allies until Netanyahu gets in. So nobody would have ever second guessed it, worried about it, looked at him. We always think that Epstein would go to a controversy or a, not an allied place. Why would he do that? He would be in danger the moment somebody pissed off, say, Iran. The first person they would out would be him. Anyways, let me look at here. Sheila, let me see. Wait. Let me go back a little bit. I'm a little slow up on the intake. So Sheila, what was this one? Sheila, is it the bots? For sure. Just checking with Snoops. They give you the truth. I would go to ChatGPT. I don't trust Snoops anymore. I just don't. I just don't trust Snoops at all anymore. They come up with a lot of crap. But I like ChatGPT. And when you go into ChatGPT, you can tell ChatGPT, don't show me anything unless it's verified. Don't show me anything unless it's legit. And that bot, which is ChatGPT, will do exactly that. And so that bot will never bring up anything that is not legit or verified. And it also will list its sources. So when you're out there talking to a maggot, a swallower is what I'm calling them now, you can use all of that information. They can't fight against it. They really can't. I've shut a few of them down for sure. So what is this one here? It says EPS, a front large network. This is EPS, a front for a larger network. I've heard the Israel assets, and he was part of a much larger group, dangerous individuals, probably. Question, here we go. What is this one? Question. What is a demure thinking? Connection between... Huh. I'm thinking. Kind of suck at this, so I'm looking through all of the words. If I miss any questions, I'm not trying to. But I do want to find one that I can do a remote view on. I agree. The bots. I think bots hit the right side Republicans' social media 10 times harder than they hit ours, because they believe the nonsense. They are so willing to, if a bot leaves a horrible message on their thing, they're all in. Us, on the other hand, kind of go, that doesn't sound right. You know what I mean? Even I don't like them, but that doesn't sound quite right. So just be careful when you're posting or somebody's posting on yours. Just make sure. A lot of times if you answer them and they never answer you back, that's a bot. All right, I'm going to star that one too. Adam Schiff, Colbert telling felons to piss off. Yeah, love it. Love it. So from here on out, okay. From here on out, I am going to. Ooh, there's another question I started. Okay, I am going to call Taco Epstein's BFF, so that they get the hint that it's not going away. From here on out, I do not refer to Taco as anything other than Epstein's BFF. I'm going to star that one. That one's a question. Thank you, Susan. And if you guys do. If you do have a question for me, do it like question, semicolon, and then put it all in caps. It's so much easier for me to capture. Okay, I think if I didn't, what's in Ivana's? So here's a question that I've done on my channel a few times. What is in Ivana's coffin? So I did a remote view on that. And I literally set myself right inside the coffin, right? And I look around and all I see is gold bars. Gold bars. Gold bars. Trump is so into gold bars, it's not even funny. And of course she was cremated, so where else is he going to, put that? Yeah, that's what I saw was gold bars. Everybody thinks that there's probably documents, this, that, and the other. Who knows? Maybe the Epstein's client list is in there, but I saw gold bars. So, thanks everyone. If everybody can give a like, everybody hit the like. That would be awesome. You know what it does. Ooh, there's a question too. Okay, here's another. Come here. Oh, there you go. Gold bar from Fort Knox. I don't think Fort Knox has had any gold in it for a very long time. Oops. I think okay. That's what I got. I was sitting in the midst of gold bars. So there was that. Well, there was a few things that kind of made me want to go look. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Charles. Thank you. There was a few things because it was so dang heavy. was like, what could be so heavy? She was a little woman, you know? It was his gold bars. And I'm pretty sure they probably went back. Or they could be still there. He knows where to go get them. And if you have a coffin, or, you know, if you bury somebody on your property, I know it's this way in Colorado. If you bury somebody on your property, you no longer have to pay property taxes. It's truth. You have to get permission, of course, but if you can do it, and you do it, you no longer have to pay property taxes, because it's now turned into a graveyard. So, is there children? I don't want to do. Is there children's graves on Epstein's Island? That's not. I'm. What is this one? Is Biden getting intel information? Okay, let's go through some of the questions now. This one right here, I think I already answered. When will things start getting better? Well, I mean, we're at the end. We're literally, I don't know how far. Who else can they bring up to distract the MAGA other than Obama, Adam Schiff? I mean, who else are they going to do? You know, who else? Who else are they going to go? So, all right, let's do one. Okay, super chat. Well, here's a question. Let me see what this one says. Question. Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll do that one. I'm looking through the questions. Give me a minute. Thanks, guys. It takes me a little time. Oof. Katie Johnson. Katie Johnson is now safe because she already told her story. It's out there. The maggots didn't believe it. And Epstein's BFF skated through that. So there's no reason for her to be taken out now. She is now safe. I wish she would take that whole thing back into court, but she is now safe because of that. Ivana question. Okay, let me get back to this. Here's another question. I don't know why it's important for Biden to get intel at this point. I'm trying to figure out these questions of why they're being asked. Here's one too. Where are the question? They must be adults by now. At least some of them made it through. Yes, 100%. 100%. Let's see. Now going to release Martin Luther King files. Of course. He has a racist base. And what do racist people love is to humiliate that. That's the reason why he's doing it. He knows how to soothe his racist base. That little video he did with Obama being arrested. All of it. He knows how to do it. Okay, let me get to a question now. Got quite a few of them here. Let me see. Because I really want to do a live remote view for you. Now that we got a few in here. Whew, okay. All right, I'm going to kind of go with the... I want to see what I can do about the connection between Bibi and Jared. I see, my first feeling one more time is he knows he can be arrogant because he has the secret in his country. He knows what he can do. But I'm going to go into a remote view and see. Let me take a deep breath. Netanyahu, he loves his liquor. That's what I got. Anyways, all right, let me see with Jared and is it Bibi? I think it's Bibi. Here we go. Remember, I'll have my eyes closed, but you guys are more than welcome to talk amongst yourself, and I'll look back through if you have a question, and I'll star them. So, okay. Okay, the first up is Jared. Jared has a notebook. It's a strange looking notebook, but he has a notebook. And if you open it up from the beginning, it is connection. This is his plan, how to get it done, who to call, how to get that done, the psychology behind that, how you persuade the people. You turn the page. You have to knock out this. You have to knock out that. You have to dismantle that. You have to get rid of that. I mean, he has a playbook. 100% he has a playbook in his hand, but the notebook looks really weird for some reason. It's a strange, it's almost like you can't see through it. You wouldn't be able to destroy it. It looks it's really weird looking. I'm trying to... And I'm trying to see if anybody else knows about this. But I keep on seeing him placing it like in a floorboard. Every time I try to see if somebody else knows it, or if I see him sharing it with people, he takes it and he puts it in a floorboard. So I don't think this is something he shares. I think something he does, but I don't think this is something he shares, which is really weird. Okay. Up and out of that. Whoa. So Jared is switching. So I look at his face, and I don't remember. It goes real blurry, and then it comes back, and then it goes real blurry, and then it comes back. So I don't know what that is. I'm just watching him. His face goes blurry and then comes back. All right. I'm gonna see if I can get Bibi in here. Alcohol. That's all I hear. He's very strategic, but reckless at the same time. So BB, I don't know what this is. Maybe somebody that knows a little bit about him, but he goes from a mansion. He's walking through money. Beautiful, beautiful mansion. And then it literally transitions to a poor person's house where, you know, it's not necessarily dirty, but it's dark. But it's a poor person, like a rundown shack. And he like transfers over from here, and then I see him in the shack. And he's sitting in the shack, and he's drinking his alcohol, and he's watching like this old TV. And he's sitting there in his like rags, and like he's not dressed very well at all. And then all of a sudden he pops back into the beautiful mansion again. I mean, you can look at that several different ways, where his insides are impoverished, rotted, doesn't have anything to offer. He doesn't have, you know, nothing there, but he's placed in a position of privilege and he doesn't deserve it. That's what maybe that's what it is. He doesn't deserve it. So he has a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people here in the United States that do nothing but search for dirt on people. Let me know what you find. That's what he keeps on telling. There's another one over here. Let me know what you find. And then there's somebody over in another country. Let me know what you find. Let me know what you find. Let me know what you find. Whew. Okay. All right. I'm coming up out of that. Whew. What the heck is going on? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm looking back. I'm going to throw some cards on that too. I was just looking back and seeing what you guys... If there's any more questions that I can get through. That was weird. Okay. All right, let me get some cards going. I'm going to use my true crime cards, which are my favorite. My true crime. Oh, before I forget, I will not be on Hogarth Wednesday. They're doing a new thing where they're trying to rotate a whole bunch of people in and out. So just letting you know. It's not like I've been kicked off the show or anything like that. Oh, what happened with Blue Tarot? Oh, we're going to reschedule, John. We're going to reschedule our video. We did a video. For some reason, I was out of sorts. It had nothing to do with her. She was beautiful at it. And the video was just... I don't know what was going on with me that day, but I just want to give her another opportunity to showcase how wonderful of a reader she is. So, no worries. It'll get there. We'll get another one going. Okay. Reading on this one about BB and Jared. I know you wanted to connect it to MAGA. I don't think... MAGA is just a byproduct that they use. Good morning, Fran. Is this Fran from Hawaii? Fran, good morning. Okay, here we go. First up, missing. First up is missing for these two. The missing children, the missing files. You know what I mean? The missing files, missing Epstein. Trapped. Uh-oh. This is not going in the way I was hoping. Missing, trapped, jealousy. This is all for BB and Jared and all of that. Huh, accident. Let me do my other cards and see what we're doing. Missing immigrants. I don't know if it's immigrants. I don't think immigrant. It doesn't feel immigrants. To like missing children, trapped. They're trafficking them. Jealousy comes into play. Jealousy can mean a lot of things. I want what you have. I want what you have. Why do you get it and I don't? Kind of a thing when we're talking about Jared and BB. Maybe there's jealousy between them two. Accident again. I think that whole feeling, that whole download that I got, that I believe that Epstein is in Israel and not over in Iran or anything, because he could be betrayed immediately or taken out immediately if, the United States do something stupid. Israel would be the safest place for him. And they created an accident to take him over there. Anyways, all right, let me do some of my other. Let's see. I got the Page of Wands, travel, discovery. Again, I think Three of Cups, friendship. They're definitely, Jared and BB are definitely friends in their endeavors. And they're trying to, defend their territory. They're trying to create a life for them. I do get the grief. So all of these cards are a little confusing when it comes to them, but I do believe, and I think somebody has tapped into it, that BB and Jared are probably a little bit more involved with each other than we think they are. I do think that Jared has a playbook on how to become Hitler. If there was anybody, I always believe this, and this, somebody else could dispute this. I don't really care anymore. I honestly do not watch other creators that much. If they're doing a live, I'll pop in and say hello, but honestly, I don't watch other creators. It just confuses my own thoughts, because I always want to have it come from my own place instead of hearing and seeing what everybody else is saying. But I do know that I've always had a little bit of a down, what was I going to say? Crap, I forgot what I was going to say. I can't believe I just forgot what I was going to say. That sucks. That's what happens when I try to go in and defend my what I'm going to say. That's what I was going to say. Okay. So, the one thing I always said that if Hitler was reincarnated, Jared would be my first option. And I've always said that Trump was a general. He was a general and that's the reason why he does what he does, that he was a general, not necessary like the person who does it all. That's what I've always said. Same with all of the other generals. So if they were reincarnated, that would be my first pick, and that would be my first options. So yeah. Okay, let's pick another one. Jared, the quiet connection. Agreed. It is brutal when the train of thoughts derails. Meow. Gone. Okay, let me look back in some of my, see if I have any more questions that kind of resonate. I hate that word resonate gets used so often and just like a, but I want a one that I'm connected to, or that, and I have a connection to the question without it confusing us. Because sometimes I get bits and pieces when I read something. Okay, let me see. Let me see what we got. How will Trump visit the... And one thing I don't do anymore is go into Trump's energy. Unless I'm looking for his health or something like that. Even that, I'll go into his doctor's energy and get, because Trump lies. He lies so dang much that even when you go into his energy, it's nothing but a lie. He thinks he's all that in a bag of chips and he's a winner and this, that, and the other. So I absolutely just refuse to go into that. So, okay. Yeah, and I do believe that Trump is trying to get Maxwell out of prison. They're going to figure it out. I'm almost positive that that's what's going to happen. Is Roberts and Thomas on the list? Cool. Let me throw some cards on that. I had a feeling when I don't think Clarence Thomas has long in this. I think he's going to go soon. I don't know why, but that was my first initial feeling a while back, that Clarence Thomas is not going to be here for a while. Let me pull some cards. Let's see. See what my true crime. Oh. Legal proceedings. Fraud. Are they on the list? I think Clarence Thomas is. I really do. I really cover up. Absolutely. So those are the three cards that I just pulled for. Are they on the list? Legal proceedings, fraud, and a cover up. If they're not on the list, they're definitely covering for Trump. And I've always felt that Clarence Thomas is definitely on that. Definitely on that. So there's that. All right, let me get back to the live. Let me see. Okay. Any more questions? Your shuffling is super loud on the mic. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. If it's super loud. Sometimes it just kind of pierces somebody's ears. And my microphone's like right there, so. I've always felt like Thomas was on the list. However, he really had to... He's a black guy, right? And he's with a whole bunch of racist people. So he really had to go in the back alley, kind of a situation with him. He never really, I keep on getting this information. He never really trusted them, is what I just heard. He never really trusted them. Okay. Let me... Oh, thank you, GMC. I appreciate that. Okay. Let me throw some cards on the current situation with... So, is that better? So I want you guys to relax when they say that they're going to go after Barack Obama. They've got nothing. Nothing's ever started. They have they have a long ways to go before they could even get him into court. He is not going to be arrested, anything like that. That is just fodder for the swallowers. All right? That's all it is. To get them off of Epstein. Same with Adam Schiff. It is not true. He did not have fraud in nowhere. Nothing. Again, it's just fodder. Good morning from Chicago. That's where my grandson is right now, is in Chicago. Southern Chicago. Near Justice. That is true. Obama has immunity anyway. I mean, there's just a distraction. Don't let them take you over there. No matter how angry it takes. Okay, Sheila, when will the files come out? Okay. So, here's another thought. And this is, it just shuts up the bot. So they just get really, really confused when I'm on social media. I post pictures of all of the boxes and all of the top secret stuff that Trump stole from when Bill Barr was in there, and he took it to Mar-a-Lago. And then there was that one little locked up closet with all of that stuff. We're all like, I'm wondering what's in there. I remember doing a remote view on that, and I literally said it was evidence. I didn't know exactly what the evidence was. It's like, this is evidence for something. And now we know. So when they say, well, why didn't Biden do it when I was like, because Trump took it and hid it in a closet in Mar-a-Lago. We all know this. This is like public. And what judge got him out of that? He never got accused of it. He never... So when they say that why didn't Biden do it? Well, they have to have the evidence in order to have done it. But Trump took it. I will stand 3 toes down on that. Or however that saying is. Here's the cards for that. He took boxes to Scotland. They're gone. They're gone. All of that information, he's either destroyed it, something. When Pam Bondi came out and says they don't exist, I said I'd believe that. I literally would believe that. She can't find them. Makes sense to me. All right, here we go. I got the defend the territory, defending his territory, defending with the boxes and the evidence. He put it in a safe position. Temperance. Temperance is the element in this that talks about self-control. He took it himself. He knew what to do. He knew where it was. He knew how to go get it. I mean, remember, Epstein died when Trump was in office with Bill Barr. 3 minutes missing from the video. Y'all know my stance. I don't believe that Epstein is dead at all. Why would there be 3 minutes missing? Why? Tell me, explain why there's 3 minutes missing. Why can't you show if there was somebody who went in and killed him? Why can't you show that? If he did what he did in his cell, why can't you show that? Why can't you show all of it? What happened? What? Anyways, I got the lust, the lustful night. Public recognition. That's the reason why all of those are gone. They're all gone. August 13. I can read on that. August 13, there's something significant happening. Okay, I'm going to mute so I can shuffle real good. Okay, here's something else. I'm just going to throw it out there. These are the things I just get sometimes. What if this is not Epstein's client list and this is Trump's client list? Trump would have profited off of this. Wholeheartedly, he would have been involved in that. Right? They're blaming it all on Epstein. But what if this is Trump's client list for profiting off of what Epstein and all of them were doing? That makes 10 times more sense than anything else that always happens. Okay, here we go. Well, this is weird. I got the Hierophant and the Emperor on that day, August 13th. The Hierophant and the Emperor. The authority, tradition. The Hierophant and the Emperor. I don't think I've ever... Okay. The Two of Cups and the Page of Swords. Misinformation, the loving reunion. And then I got the Two of Wands and the Swords. Achieving first stage and heartbreak. I have to be honest with you, this doesn't look good. Some sort of reunion, some sort of union with maybe another country or another something or another ally. Hierophant and the Emperor, that's the part I'm worried about. Whoever this Emperor and this Hierophant is, the connection. The lie, the deceit, but the connection between them. The Two of Swords, again, connection, and then there's heartbreak in the mix of all of that. So let me throw these. That is true. BB is Jared's godfather. I remember that now. That is very, very true. Allegedly, of course. Allegedly. Everything's alleged. Lies. Let me see what this one says. Natural disaster. God, if people believe in God that creates natural disasters, so that would be that Hierophant and the Emperor. The Hierophant is going to take care of the Emperor. Natural disaster. of course, if whatever happens to Epstein's BFF accident, they're never going to tell the truth. A natural disaster accident comes out. What is this one? Intuition. Like everybody's feelings are the same. And I got cult. What the heck did I just stumble on? What the heck did I just stumble on? Huh. This is August 13th. Now, normally, I just read on that day, see what's going on. But I'm going to read, I'm going to do where I'm going to put days before and then get to August 13th, see if I can find the lead up to it. Never mind. I feel a remote view on it. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. August 13th. There's a red light and a white light. Red, white, red, white, red, white, red. There's two lights. They're blinking. This is for August 13th. If anybody's just watching, just popped in. This is a remote view for August 13th. I'm just watching it and I saw the red light, white light, red, white, red, white, red, white. I'm not sure that this is Trump, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. I can't confirm it. But there is like this doctor, if you can think of a doctor. Everything is old. I don't know why my remote views kind of bring, like, this is a doctor that would have been the doctor like in the 1900s. They have their little scope thing on his wrapped around his head, his lab jacket on, but there's really no protection, like there's no like mask or anything. So this is, but he throws back a curtain. The curtain is full of red substance all over it, but he throws it back. And his jacket is also full of red substance. So I don't just whoosh, and then he, whoever is the patient, it's it's an old man. No doubt in my mind that it's an old man. I really can't tell. I want to, like, I keep on asking, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? And they're just showing me like old man. Who is it? They're going to lie about it. There's going to be a whole bunch of lies around it. All right, I'm coming out. That's the only scene they're showing me. They're going to lie about it. Whatever it is, it's going to be a lie. All right. Now I'm going to throw some cards. A before and after. Is Danny in here? Is my Danny in here? Hi, Danny. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Danny. I don't know. It's an old person, and I kind of have a feeling Rupert Murdoch's name came through, but there was no confirmation of that. So I don't know. But they're going to lie. Oops, sorry. Sorry for the shuffling. Whew. All right, here we go. This is before, so it'll be August 13th. So it's before. So I'm going to do from August 10th, 12th, and 13th, and then I'm going to do afterwards and see what I can get. So the first step for the 10th, neglect and abuse, is for the 10th. Power supply. Heart attack. Brain, heart attack, power supply. Okay, so that's 10, 11. Here's the 12th, legal proceedings. I don't know why legal proceedings would be in this. Maybe the lawsuit is involved, maybe. So there'd be 10, 11, 12. Here's the 13th, egotism. Whatever happens is all because egos start to collide. Now here's the 14th, affair. I mean, are they getting co-played? Are they getting co-played? Affair. 14th. Now the 15th. Ooh, fire. 15th. Now I'm going to do the 16th. Organized crime. These are not good cards for the Trump administration, for whoever that was on the gurney, whoever this old all of it. These are not good cards for them. So abuse and neglect, the power supply, legal proceedings, egotism, affair, fire, organized crime. I have lies at the bottom. This is something seriously gets exposed. Like they cannot keep the lid on it no more. Yes, Trump is trying to get Maxwell out of prison. I said that a while back. The moment he gave her a reason to bring new evidence up so that her lawyer can say, hey, if there's no client list, then who did she traffic to? But the thing about that is somebody brought up a very good point. She doesn't have to traffic to a list. It was proven that she trafficked to Epstein. That's all that was needed. So even if that list wasn't included in her conviction, it wasn't included in any evidence that she had. So there's that. So I don't know how well they're going to get her out, but yeah, they're doing everything they can to get her out of prison. Right now she got moved to a luxury jail cell. She got moved. Did you guys know that? Secretly, she went from a terrible prison to a nice prison where she can run around and exercise in the yard. She has all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, they sure did. So, all right, the abuse and the neglect. The abuse and the neglect clarifier is the 5 of Wands. This is fighting and conflict. Bickering. Group conflict. So the Republicans, the abuse and the neglect, so they're imploding from within. Power supply. Power supply, lust, the King of Knights, travel, homework, the passionate, the lust. I don't know. Power supply and lust is the clarifier for that. So legal proceedings. Let's see what legal proceedings. Constant effort. Constant effort. Somebody either suing them, or they're suing them, or they're suing them. Yep. Okay, so egotism. Let's see what the clarifier for egotism. Charity. I've given you so much. How come you're not paying me back? This is a charity. Charity and or being paid your worth. I know something, pay me. So egotism. So that whole situation between them gets out of hand. So affair. Let's see what clarifier for the affair is. Oh, justice. So somebody, truth, cause and effect, the affair. Cause and effect, law and order, balance, the accountability. So whatever the affair, like who you've been talking to, who you've been trying to do, the affair. Okay, so fire. Let's see what the clarifier for fire is. Collaboration. They get fired up. The collaboration burns to the ground. That's what I just got. The collaboration, the relationships. Oh my gosh. The neglect of the relationships, the infighting, all gets burned to the ground. This is my card that's always been for Mar-a-Lago. Gets burned. Their relationships, the whole thing gets burnt. And then organized crime is the exposure. So let me see what I get for that one. King of Pentacles, their money, the organized crime, follow the money. Follow the money. Oh. All right. Thanks everyone. I'm not done yet. I'm not leaving, but thank you. 823 people are in here right now. Thank you so much. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. It's fun over here. Yeah, it's a lot of fun on this channel. So please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you so much, and thank you for all of the donations that come through. That helps keep the lights on and all that good stuff. What is this one here? What's this question? The question, could Rosie O'Donnell have some of the docs? No. No, I don't think so at all. She probably knows somebody who knows who's on that list. That I could see. That's the one thing. They were sloppy. They were sloppy. They were sloppy with who went there, who was on the list, who showed up on the island. Everybody knew exactly what was going on and who they were with. They were sloppy. Now, do I think some of those girls wanted a payday? Yeah, I do. Why not? I won't say nothing, but you better buy me this, and this, and I better be set for the rest of my life before I say something. Yeah, I do. It's a party on this channel. Thanks, Danny. I do feel bad for the victims. Yeah, they were very, thank you. Yeah, they were sloppy and plain sight. Absolutely. So it's not like, oh, you posted a Jim Jordan question up. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, because Jim Jordan right now, man, let's look into his yeah, let's look into his lawsuit, because he has to go for deposition. Am I saying that right? Or something. He has to go testify or answer questions or something along that line. So let's see what my legal cards have to say about that. For those who do not know, please go and Google what Jim Jordan was involved in with the. Somebody just post a little synopsis of what's going on with Jim Jordan so everybody can read, because my brain is not functioning right now because I can't think of the university he was involved in. That man looks like he's dead. I can't believe how bad he looks. Every time I look at him, he looks like The Walking Dead. Yes, wrestlers. Yes, he was a wrestling coach, Ohio State. That's right. Ohio State. That is true. He was the assistant coach, and the coach it's himself was a pedo, and he got caught. And they believe that Jim Jordan knew, and he always says no. Okay, here we go. Jim Jordan. So that was a little bit of a download with Jim Jordan. I just saw Jim Jordan's shaking. Like his hands are shaking. I don't think I was trying to see if it was just because he was nervous or does he have Parkinson's, but he's literally shaking. He doesn't like going in. He doesn't want to say anything. He's really afraid. He's really afraid. So let me see what my cards have to say. He's not doing well at all. It's like he's excluded. I'm getting he's excluded, like his family doesn't want to talk to him. He, all of this stuff. He's really not doing very well. He just drank some water and took a whole handful of pills. Oof, okay, here we go. That was my visions for him. First up, oh my God. First up for Jim Jordan. I was just talking about it. He looks like death. I shouldn't be laughing. Forgive me. The laugh is not, you guys know who I am. Anyways, okay, second one up. Couples. Organized crime. Now the couple always like a partnership. Now I don't think, and I have to be honest with you, I do not believe, and I have never ever felt that Jim Jordan was a part of that. Like he's not a pedo. I don't know how much you like him or dislike him, but I have never felt him as being one. So let's get clear on that. I do not believe that. Did he know something? Yes, he knew about the organized crime, the organization of it. He knew, he heard the complaints. He had intuition around it. He knew. He wanted it to be done. He tried to see, he knew, and he tried to avoid the guy getting caught. Yep. He walked around and made sure that it was squelched. Nobody said anything. Wonder why he would do that. That's my question, is why would he do that? I mean, his job for one, but this guy's going to ruin my reputation. Very self-serving. He didn't really believe it was that bad. I'm just asking him, why did you not say anything? It was very self-serving for him. Huh, okay. One. So the revenge part of this is they're coming back for revenge for him, on him. That's why he's more afraid of than anything. And he does get the handcuffs. They get justice. So these two are from the victims. These are from the victims. So I do think Jim Jordan is not going to have a good time of it, but he may not live through it. He may do this instead before he gets the other stuff. So goodness gracious. Goodness. Hi, Jackie. I'm reading your text message. It was the team's doctor, not the coach. Okay, I had it wrong. So it was the team's doctor. Sorry, I had that wrong. You're right. Yep. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I agree. I mean, he has been absolutely abhorrent. You're just horrible. Horrible person on every aspect, like this hollowness of him. How do you choose your career and all of that over children? I will never understand. I really won't. I just do not understand. If you know that children are being hurt, how do you look the other way and save yourself instead? I don't know. I don't know. So it doesn't look very good. Let me use my other cards and see how much evidence and all of that they have against him. Yeah, what is it with Rupert Murdoch and JD Vance talking? Did Danny have to go? Bye, Danny. Remind me of that question here in a minute. I'm looking into what evidence they have against Jim Jordan. See how strong it is. Whew. Okay, I got the enthusiastic travel and discovery. So they have discovery against him. They have a lot. They have a lot. They have the world, the success, the fulfillment. They're very, very confident that they're going to succeed in. And they also got the star. So they have star witnesses. The calm before the difficulty. So they have star witnesses. They have all the information they have. I have a. They're going to go on to the next stage. I mean, I'm getting these, like this one here. They're going to, first stage, they're going to go on to the next stage of getting him. And then I got the Hermit, where they have been doing this all in secret for a very long time. Yeah. Yeah. They're going after the money, but Jim, they're going after the money, but there wasn't really a whole lot of money to go look after. And they're listening to the victims. The victims are like, they're done. They're done with this anguish and this anxiety and all of that. Not good. Not good at all. Haiti has a long time to go before the conflict ends. Haiti is just one of those places that there's a lot of energy there, and it fuels all of that. So until the people and everything around there gets to healing and cleansing, Haiti has a long path to go. So I'm sorry. Okay, JD Vance. JD Vance and the collaboration with Rupert Murdoch to talk about Trump down. Now, there's been rumors that somebody had said maybe they're trying to get rid of Epstein's BFF, so that Vance can go forward and continue on with Project 2025. But I don't know if I fully believe that. They know that Trump wields this sick power over the MAGA base. They know it. If they sour the milk, they may end up on the wrong side. That'd be the best thing for this country, is that they soured the milk from Trump. That would, too slow? What do you mean? What's too slow? But let me look into JD Vance and Rupert Murdoch. I agree. MAGA is now lied. This is the thing, and I want to get back to this question. So let's really put it up. Here's the thing: is MAGA did get really pissed off about Epstein. They did throw that out there. They joined us in our energy, which helped us because that's how critical thinking and all of that. So they got a very taste of critical thinking. They joined us in our energy. They can't not know that now. They now understand what we've been going through for quite some time with these lies and these deceit and being told this and never getting that. And that was really important to them. It was really, really important to them. So they joined us. They may have jumped back over the fence again, but they at least know a turning point, and they got to feel our energy. That's important for critical mass. Incredibly important. So I was very grateful that they joined us for a little bit. Some of them may be still here. Probably. But they did join us. Okay. So I just wanted to talk about that MAGA did join us in our energy. Question: JD Vance collaborating with Rupert Murdoch. I'm just gonna go ahead and why did you go? What the heck is this? How do I get the Three of Cups celebration, and then I get the achieving first stage? A reward. Achieving the first stage. They have a plan together. They have something together. They have a plan. They have a plan. They're I get the innocence card, the childhood memories, the past returns. This is probably the past returns. But somehow, some way, they're cooking up a plan. So he went down there because of loss, pain, grief, regret. I regret. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Foggy, for that. I really appreciate all the donations that come through. A delusion. We got to come up with a better plan. Surprises and choices. We got to come up with a better choice. Hang on a minute, because this energy is really starting to come through. So. Magician. Their plan of delusion and throwing the magician, their way of moving the scale, moving the whatever their plan is, it's about lying, cheating, and stealing. This is also a loss and betrayal as well. Unhealthy competition. It's a no-win situation. There's no winning in this situation. We can't hide the evidence. We can't do this. It's a burden. Whatever it is, it's a big, huge burden. What the hell is going on? Why did he go down there? It is not making any sense whatsoever as to the reason why Rupert Murdoch did what he did. See, Steve Bannon will do the same thing. Once they see an opposition in the MAGA, they go against him. Bannon will go in and capture all of the opposition people and then slowly get them back under Trump. He has done this so many times. All of a sudden, MAGA's mad about something. Bannon will go on and be mad about it too. And they all start listening to him again. Rupert Murdoch does the same thing. You know, MAGA gets really pissed off at Trump. So Murdoch comes in with the, yeah, this is what happened. So he captures all of the MAGAs again. And then slowly slides them out of it and he brings them back underneath the fold. That has happened many a times. And I think this is what this means. It was, give them the delusion. It could have been real, but that magician way, that delusional way, that throwing them this, that bone so that they will pull them back and lean. And then eventually you'll start hearing all of the maggots. Oh, going back under. The lie and the deceit about it, the burden, but it's not going away. They really want that Epstein thing to go away. Crimes of passion, they're in it. That's what it all is. It's literally what it all is. It is a way to bring the base back into play. Because if they lose, Bannon and Rupert Murdoch has done this several times. Sorry for the okay, just several times. They will capture that base that tries to get away. That's exactly what this is. But they're having a hard time of it. As long as we keep on holding them accountable with it. That one's getting out of hand for them. Anyways, so weird. So weird. All right. I think we've done enough, eh? But I'm going to read on Trump. I don't go into his energy anymore, but I do read on him, and I'm going to use my crime oracle cards to see where he's at with all of this. Yeah, if something happened to Trump, Vance would not be able to procure the energy that Trump did. Nobody has ever been able to do that. Yeah, I don't, when I go into Snoops, a lot of times the stories and the advertisements and all of that, I just like, that's enough. I just don't. But Chat GPT, it scours the internet all over the world and does not play games. It will always tell me the truth, especially when I tell it to only bring me legit and verified information. I don't want rumors. I don't want accusations. I want legit. So, yeah, I do. I do trust it. It's been very good for me. I highly recommend it. So, okay. I don't know. For entertainment purposes only. That's the first card up for him. Now, this doesn't mean he's actually doing that. I mean, somebody who is an alcoholic or a drug addict or whatever, they consider them also the same thing. But whatever it is, he is not following his doctor's orders much at all. That is a true statement. I get runaway also. His health is really, 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 really bad. Of course, money is his god. Organized crime. Of course, he's a criminal. Justice does happen, though. So it doesn't mean that we're going to get the actual justice like we think, somebody getting handcuffed, but we have poetic justice. Greed. Look at that. A gold bar. Greed. Greed will get a hold of him. His greed. Okay. Entertainment purposes only. That was Trump. Those are my cards for Trump. Jiminy Christmas. Can you say the card? What do you mean? Can I say the card? Anyways, I've been on for an hour and a half. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We did a lot of work, a lot of information. The humidity is amping up here in Colorado, apparently, because my hair is getting way more frizzier than normal. Actually, I have 6 trees I need to go and plant in my yard, so I'm going to go do that. I don't know about that. I don't know if ChatGPT is making up sources. I don't know. I'll have to look into that and see. But it has absolutely been phenomenal in me searching and researching things. So, and I'm just a person who just downloaded the app and asks its questions. It has nothing special for me. I'm not a university. So, all right, everyone. Thank you. You guys have a good day. Make sure that you subscribe on the way out. Hit the like button as well. So, bye.